Another curveball in for a strike.
Okay, let me see if I can get the bases set up the way they need them.
Are we live?
Yeah.
Okay, we got an 0-2 count here on the hitter. Runner on the corners, 1 out. Be a great time for a strikeout. That pitch missed a little bit up and out. So a heavy dose of left-handers early for the Falcons. That's 3 of the first 4 hitters from the left side. Okay, that's going to score a run. Wes had him way out in front, but he hit a slow chopper there to get that run in. So 2 outs with a runner at second for the Falcons. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. We're having trouble with our internet signal. Just bear with us. Trey always figures these things out.
It's not in time.
Good pitch. Good fastball right there by West to get ahead. Good curveball right there to get that second strike. He was timed up the fastball and he got a curveball. So 0-2 count, way ahead right here. A good spot for that 0-2 pitch. Hopefully the rain's going to hold out tonight. The forecast hasn't looked good all day, but so far so good. Had rain in the forecast all afternoon and tonight. Good pitch. Froze him for the 3rd out right there with a strikeout, but the Falcons scratched for 1 right there. So we got a 1-run deficit for the Mustangs headed to the top of the 2nd.
Well, I guess we're going to make it now. I hope. We'll see. I tweaked a few things. I hope the quality's still solid for you guys out there. Did want to point out that we made an update on the scoreboard. Gosh, there it goes again. What is happening?
Trey, you got any rabbit ears for that thing?
I don't know why. I mean, serious.
That's your phone, or are we using this feed?
Yeah, we're using that.
Pulling out all the stops tonight on the broadcast. Got Ron Williams leading off for the Mustangs here in the top of the 2nd. I watched Falcons starting pitcher warm up in the bullpen. It doesn't look like he has an overpowering fastball, but he does have a decent breaking pitch that is probably going to be a bit of a challenge for the Mustangs. Ron was out in front of that fastball. Love to see Ron have a game like he had Friday night. Led off the first inning with a 2-run blast and had another hit in the ball game. pretty cool that his little brother was at the game for Little Leaguers night, and I'm sure he was proud to tell his buddies that that was his brother that hit that home run. A ground ball to the third baseman who makes a clean play for the first out. That brings Sammy Kelly to the plate. Outfielder's going to shade him towards right field. Sorry about that. That was a microphone. It fell off the ledge. Nice base hit to right field right there for Sammy to get us a base runner. So got a runner at first with Lolly Esquivel coming up. Okay, we got Trey working on the our power supply here. Hopefully that's going to solve our internet issues. The got a 1-0 count right here on Lolly. Okay, that was a ball in the dirt. Sammy was moving on the pitch, and so we got a runner at second here. No, well, one out. Got a 2-0 count here on Lolly. So good hitters count. Takes that one for a strike. Looked like maybe a breaking pitch that he didn't like. Pitcher tries an inside move. Sammy, I've seen that before. Another pass ball right here. We got a runner at third with one out. So great opportunity for the Mustangs to tie the score right here. Three-one count on Lolly. Be nice to see him get into one. Oh, wow, we got hung up in a rundown on a ball hit to the third baseman. Sammy froze on the contact. I'm not sure if that was what coach had in mind or not, but once he froze right there, the third baseman was taking that ball going towards the bag, and he was in no man's land. So 2 outs for the Mustangs. First base. Got Michael Northup at the plate. Fly ball to right field. That ball is not going to carry that way. So third out on a fly ball to right field. So the Mustangs go down scoreless. Still a 1-0 lead for the Falcons headed to the bottom of the second. We're going to keep working on our feed here and hopefully be able to have a video of the game for you, if nothing else. So that was looked like a promising inning there for the Mustangs, but just couldn't get that run in from third base. Lolly hit it right down the line, and I'm not sure if Sammy was supposed to make that ball get through the infield or what the play was there from a running perspective, but it was a tough play with that third baseman going towards the base, and Sammy tried to get back, but that wasn't an option at that point.
It's spreading my signal across 3 different carriers, and you're only going to end up with maybe 2 gigs taken out of your message.
So we got Austin Marcotte at the plate for the Falcons. Need West to hold them right here and let the Mustangs get back in the dugout and swing some bats. First pitch missed a little bit inside.
We're in the bottom half, right?
Correct, yeah, bottom of the second. Falcons clinging to a 1-0 lead. Okay, he fouled that one back, but he had a good cut. 1-2 count right here. This ball is headed in our direction. Going to carry over Ryan's head. Should be a double. Okay, that's that ball that we talked about earlier. It's going to carry well. It was hit pretty well, but I think carried a little better than we thought. Might need to play a little bit deeper tonight with that wind. I believe that's their catcher. They're running for the catcher right there. So the Falcons got a runner at second with nobody out. Good curveball right there by West to get ahead.
Nobody out, right?
Nobody out.
So these guys are dangerous. They're 12-9 overall, even though at the district I think they're 2-4 in the district play. Get foul ball. These are definitely. This is definitely a team you can't look past, you know.
No doubt, Trey. I don't think there's any gimmies in our district, and certainly the Falcons have come out ready to play tonight. The Mustangs aren't off to the best start, but you know, it's only one run right now, so hold them in check, and I'm sure the Mustangs will get their bats going. Nice play right there by Brent Lee to get that first out, but the hitter did a good job going to the right side right there and moving that runner to third. So the Falcons again have a runner at third base with one out, threatening to extend their lead.
So the infield's up for the Mustangs.
Yeah, we played
trying to cut the run.
We played the infield in the first inning. So let's see what happens here. Again, it's a strikeout. It'd be a great time to get that strikeout. I think that pitch missed a little bit away. This is Gavin Pearson at the plate for the Falcons. That's a ball to right field.
He drilled that one. There's
Michael may have a play if he can make a good throw.
Oh, that is a good throw, isn't it? A little up the line, I guess.
Yeah, it was the right trajectory, just a little bit, 3 or 4 feet up the line, but good try there. It's not the easiest out to make. So 2 outs. Falcons scratch for another to take a 2-run lead over the Mustangs.
Well, we got everything squared away, I think. Knock on wood for the stream. Hopefully, it's looking pretty solid.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Trey.
the issue was me. I did something wrong. the power.
Okay, that should be the third out right there. A comebacker
There
to
we
West.
go. And
So
West does it. So
Falcons get another run right there to take a 2-0 lead, headed to the top of the third.
So let me tell you how we improved the scoreboard for you guys. If you take a look at the outline now on the Mustangs score, the 0, the blue, there's a gray bar now, or a gray box that outlines them because they're coming to bat. And when the Falcons come up, that gray bar will slide down and it will outline the score. So it's going to outline the score of the team that's batting at the moment. I had a couple of folks tell me that we've had some games where it's been difficult to distinguish between the color of the jerseys, cream versus white or something like that. So this is just one way to help people be able to identify who's up and what's going on. Mustangs with an uphill battle hill, Jeff. First one, well, that's not true. They were down to Birdville 2-0, right?
Correct. That went.
That was at Grapevine, right?
In the fifth inning, we were down 2-0 and roared back for 4 runs to win that game. But that's a good point about the same color jerseys there, Trey. I could see the confusion. I know there was one game where you thought we had changed first baseman, that Sevy wasn't at first base, but we were looking at the other team's lineup. So got Keaton Sweska here leading off for the Mustangs. Keaton had 2 hits in the last game. It'd be great to stay hot and get us a base runner right away. Takes that pitch for a strike. Okay, a quick 0-2 count. I guess Keaton thought that might have been a little bit up, but again, the umpires have been calling that high strike all year. That one was too high. A ground ball, third baseman has had a busy night, throws that one in the dirt, but the first baseman picks it up for the first out. So that brings Brent Lee to the plate with 1 out. I believe that's the third ball we've hit to the third baseman, and that's kind of what I saw from the bullpen watching the starting pitcher warm up. He didn't look overpowering. Brent's trying to bunt and fouls that one off. Looks like the Mustang hitters have been out in front a little bit. Another ball to the third baseman.
He's going to have to make a long throw there, and he did. Pretty consistent over there, isn't he?
That's 4 outs so far for the third baseman for the Falcons. So quick 2 outs here for the Mustangs. That brings Jace to the plate, back to the top of the order. You know, you can't go up there thinking I want to lift the ball, but this is definitely a night that it would be nice to get something in the air hard, because we saw it on that ball that the Falcons hit. That ball carried an extra probably 15 feet, just far enough to get outside of Ryan's reach.
He got extended, but it's got under it a little too much.
Yeah. So another scoreless inning right there for the Mustangs. Got a 2-0 deficit headed to the bottom of the third.
Let's go ahead and talk about the district configuration here again. Jeff, at 6-0 is Argyle, and right behind them is Grapevine, 6-0. Richland, Denton, and Denton Ryan are all 3-3. And Birdville 2-4, Lake Dallas 1-5, and strangely Colleyville at 0-6. But if you look at the Lake Dallas record coming into district play, they were They were 11-4.
Well, Trey, I know, opened their district play against Argyle, who has been beating everybody pretty much. So they haven't had the easiest route so far, opening with what looks like one of the tougher teams in the district, tied with us. But, yeah, so far they've been impressive, and the Mustangs are going to have to swing the bats and hold them in check because nothing's been easy so far.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jeff. This is, this is a big test for the Mustangs. Tonight, the hitting's going to have to step up.
That brings the top of the order back for the Falcons. Cash Connor leading off this inning.
And we didn't get to play our pregame video. We do have clips from the last game, all the hits. It was pretty significant outpouring from the offense last Friday night.
I believe we had 12 hits, Trey, and I'm a little disappointed we get to play that video because I actually wanted to use my home run call on Ryan's ball that I had to come up with after the fact, and hopefully we get to see more at the corral. But if nothing else, I'd hate for that to be wasted.
Well, I tell you, we didn't put this in the clips, but Dr. K was his usual self.
Oh, threw a 6-inning, one hit shutout.
Yeah, with 12 strikeouts.
That's not his average, 2 an inning. So Wes has got a 2-2 count here on Cash Connor.
The Wessinator, that ball stayed up.
Yeah, so that makes the count full.
Wow, did you see him keep his hands inside? Is that the leadoff guy?
That's the leadoff hitter. Okay. He's going 2.
He did the I don't know. That ball looked like it had a shot if it comes through, huh?
Yeah, it was kind of.
Maybe it was offline.
It may have been offline and to cut it, but yeah, that's their leadoff hitter who probably runs well. It would have been a tough play if we had a play.
Didn't he double? Somebody's coming out to run for him? No. Didn't he double to open the game? Hit the same place.
You may be right, Trey. You may be right.
Yeah.
We were still trying to figure things out then.
Yeah, was he the one that ripped the? Yeah, right down the line. Well, we still hadn't figured everything out, but it's all staying green for me. So this is a step in the right direction anyway.
Yeah, we'll take what we can get.
Tell you what, we're out here with the animals too, the insects. They're winning on me right now. Okay.
We may want to keep that wind blowing just to keep them off of us. So 1-1 count right here on the number 2 hitter for the Falcons. Good pitch right there. Nice curveball by West to get that second strike. Missed inside right there to even the count at 2-2.
Mustangs looking for a little magic, something to give them a little momentum here. 2-2's a count.
It's still early in the game, but you don't want to spot them too many runs for sure. A little bit late there.
I didn't even see that ball. Did you see where it went?
He was way late, fouled off left of the batting cage over there.
I'm glad one of the guys up here has some vision that's actually working.
Helps when you watch the game, Trey, instead of the monitor.
Now, I saw that one. Thank you very much.
Another late foul ball.
I think in some shape or form, I just got admonished. I don't exactly know how, but there was something there
Well,
that went
we've
down.
discussed watching the game versus the monitor, but of course I've missed some pitches that way too. Wes is going to keep him honest at second base, which is a good idea.
Yeah, all those people out there that don't realize how many signals are going around or how many signs are going around the field at any given point in time, right? I bet you can easily come up with 6 or 7. That's ripped.
It's going to be another.
That's Sammy. Let's see. He's going to have a shot.
He dekes the run at second.
Wow.
So
wow, he'd have been toast.
Yeah, good job to hold that runner at second, and probably a smart move there by the runner to not challenge Sammy's arm because he does have a strong one. So 1 out for the Mustangs. Brings up the number 3 hitter. And we do have a pitch count on the board again, Trey. Wes is up to 46 pitches. Gets ahead of this hitter with the first pitch strike. Okay, a little number. That's going to be a tough play. Probably hold it, Keaton. Hold it. Good. Okay.
Well, I like the way he did. I like what he did there.
Yeah,
you know?
Swinging bunt. He had no play. Once Wes wasn't able to play it, that's just going to be a hit. There's nothing you can do about that. So the Falcons got runners at first and third again with 1 out. Like Wes slipped a little bit when he went to get that one, but that's a tough play for a pitcher to make. Okay, the left-handed hitter had a healthy cut at that and just fouled it back. I'd like to see an off-speed pitch here because he timed that one up pretty well. Okay, went at him with a fastball and hitter fouled that one straight back also. Wes is way ahead right here, 0-2, and with 1 out and a runner at third base, a strikeout would be great to get.
Preferred?
I hate to beg, but
yeah,
whatever it takes.
Yeah, you got a left-handed hitter too.
Yeah,
and they're keeping that guy at first base because of that, aren't they?
Stacked the top of their lineup. 3 of the first 4 hitters are lefties.
Okay. You know, that's probably the right time for that move.
Yeah, if they can get that runner to second, that's a good move on their part. So you definitely want to keep that runner close to the bag. There it is.
Oh, he got him. He needed that one.
Straight change
the
up right there.
Westinator.
Did you see how far out in front he was?
It looked, yeah. It was either change up or, I mean, it's definitely something.
It was a straight change, just away. And
just fell off, didn't
it?
He was way out
in front.
Yeah.
So nice pitch right there by West to get that second out.
I think with a right-hander, they're going to be more likely to put a move on for that guy at first base. You know, the runner.
Yeah.
Like a delayed steal or something. Mustangs got to be on their toes. And West was sensing something. Goes over there. Wow.
This is Alex Price at the plate for the Falcons. We don't have the Falcons lineup tonight, but we do have a roster, so we're piecing things together as we go.
Okay, where is that?
Yeah, we got a swing and strike, but that ball got away from us to score that third run for the Falcons.
Way ahead here. Run on second base.
Definitely want to limit the damage.
Wow.
Okay, we get the strikeout, another strikeout, but the Falcons scratch for another run to take a 3-run lead. Mustangs find themselves down 3, headed to the top of the 4th.
Hey, Mustangs Baseball Live would not be possible without several people jumping in the boat with us to make sure it happens. One of those is the C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament. Jeff and I talked about some website work today, or actually yesterday, and we'll have a link for you very, very soon. It's using your phone, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think you're. So C.J. Knipper Memorial Golf Tournament. We'll get you more info in the next couple of games. Also, like to thank Patrick McKinley over at McKinley and Hutchings CPA, your certified public accountants in Colleyville. Give them a call at 817-310-0165. Patrick's son Conlon was a Grapevine Mustang baseball player. Was a pitcher and played middle infield, so had a very good arm and was on a couple really good teams there. Also, the GHS 10th Man Club, Jay Finnegan and Ray Boswell, Jim Schwartz, all the leadership team, all the committees, everybody's done a fabulous job this year, keeping Mustang baseball at the forefront and doing a great job marketing what these players are doing. All right, we're back to live.
Got Gianni Corral leading off for the Mustangs. And
Game Changers got to get something going for us, Jeff.
Somebody needs to, for sure. We mentioned earlier, it seems like the Mustangs have been out in front of everything. The third baseman's made 4 outs so far in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, this is what they need here. Make him throw some pitches, right? He's only thrown 34 pitches, right?
Right. We'll take a walk if we can get one. That's down, so we got a 3-0 count here.
Yeah, that definitely might be. I mean, yeah, he's definitely. We need base runners more than anything, right?
I would have him take at least 1 strike. Okay,
that's one of those where you turn around to coach and say, man, I needed that one. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes another one here just because we got to have base runners. Top of 4th.
Well, that was up, so he got us that leadoff base runner that we've been waiting on.
Game Changers on first. Aiden Armato is going to come out on the field to run for him, I believe. That's probably number 14 running for him. And this is Sebi Aguirre batting.
You talked about all the signals being exchanged there. You saw Coach Webster giving Sevi a series of signals at the plate, but that base runner's also got to be tuned into those signals.
Yeah, and I think it's not just the signal between the third base coach and the base runners, right? There's stuff coming in from the dugout on both sides, positioning going on. There's signals going from the catcher to the shortstop and second baseman. Oh, that's a rip.
Wow.
Double play.
Well, that was just bad luck. We were running on the pitch, and we hit a line drive right at the second baseman, who I believe was moving to second. And if he had been in his normal position, I don't think he makes that play.
I don't either.
That was just bad luck.
Just bad luck. Can't fault anybody on that one.
Sebi put a sting on that ball. So 2 quick outs again for the Mustangs. That brings Ryan Williams to the plate. Got a curveball right there for a strike.
That's base
Ryan,
hit, boy.
He tagged
got that one, didn't he? And we had a great view of that coming off the bat.
Nice job of hitting right there by Ryan.
And he's got speed too, right? So, I mean, we're talking about a guy that can do some damage out on the at least smart base runner, right?
That brings Sammy Kelly to the plate, and they have been shading him towards right.
Look at that wind. Look at that flag where it's flowing. Oh, he got one. He got one.
Right at the right field.
Oh,
he got by him.
By him.
Go,
Sammy.
One run.
Go,
that
Sammy.
Should be a triple.
Sammy's going to be at third. He might go all the way. No, he's going to hold up at third. Okay. I think they'll give him a triple in the book. Guy was at the shoestrings, wasn't it?
That's definitely a base hit. So the Mustangs get on the board there. Sammy tagged that one. That's 3 straight balls we have stung. So we seem to be figuring things out against this starting pitcher the second time through the lineup. Looks like we have a pinch hitter. Looks like that's Keller Schomburger pinch hitting tonight. That would be in the 6 hole for Lolly Esquivel that he's going to pinch hit for. Trey, correct me if I'm wrong here, but that would mean that Keller will stay in the DH spot, correct?
We went round and round this weekend. I really think that's what it means.
Okay.
But I don't want to say something. And I mean, we exchanged info back and forth on it. But yeah, that's what I think it means.
Okay.
But there is one view on this traditional DH that says the DH is like any other starting position, that you can, do the free substitution thing one time.
Okay.
Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you. I mean, I know how the new DH works, but I don't know. Oh, get deep. Carry
That's
ball.
well
Carry.
hit. That's
carry.
Get going.
Yeah!
We got a tie game.
We got a tie game. Keller Schomburger. Yeah! Bomber!
That's what we talked about, that ball carrying the left. But Keller really hit that well, and he hit it to the deep part of the ballpark. There was nothing cheap about that. Great job by Keller right there, coming in a pinch hitting role and delivering in a big way. Another 2-run blast for the Mustangs.
Wow. I'm sorry. I blew the speakers.
I just can't keep a surprise well, Trey. So if he hits that in Grapevine at the Corral, you know what I'm going to say?
Yeah.
He 26'd that.
Yeah.
Because he hit it to 26.
Yeah. Oh, there's another rip. Get deep. Yeah, that's
falling.
down.
It's falling.
Look at this.
Just
stretch it. Is that Northup? Yeah, baby.
Mustangs come
Michael?
alive in a big way here in the top of the 4th inning.
Is that Michael?
That was Michael, and great job of base run right there. That didn't look like a double, and he just never let up. And
no, and actually the center fielder halfwayed it.
He kind of played it a bit lackadaisical, and Michael said, "Not against me. I'm going to take 2."
Gosh, dang. Keller Schomburger, bomb, man. Bomb.
How come our cameraman didn't make the play on that ball?
Yeah, I don't know.
We got to at least pick it up for Keller.
All right, who we got here? Is this Keaton?
Keaton at the plate with 2 outs. Runner at second. Mustangs still threatening.
I got 2 balls. Let's see what they got. I think it's been 2 pitch. Oh, no, 1-1. They're calling 1-1. Okay. They're closer than me. Keller.
Okay, that was a Like a high fastball that we swung through. So that's a 1-2 count.
That's some of that Mustang magic that I was talking about, you know? That's what we needed right there. A little spark.
2-out rally, you know? That was all with 2 outs.
Oh, another one hit hard.
Looks like the right fielder's got a beat on that.
Yeah.
So the Mustangs even up the score on a 2-run bomb by Keller and another nice hit to score that 3rd run. We just come alive when it wasn't looking all that great so far, Trey.
Yeah, it's fantastic. This is great. This is great to be out here. Look at the sky now. I mean, you know.
We almost have a sunset, don't we?
We do. It's fantastic.
I'm going to go pick up that ball for Keller.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah. All right, we're going to have to, I don't know if I had the sounds up on that one. Gosh, I guess I didn't have the sounds up on the hits. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a bomb, man. Find it. Yeah. All right, that'll give the Westinator a little bit of a charge, I think.
Yeah, we got a new ball game right here, Trey. 3-3, bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, I've never pitched, so you know I don't know how. Wow, the swing was pretty interesting. Look at this beautiful color of the sky right now, unbelievable, and it's making the scoreboard show up in left field. It's actually pretty amazing.
Well, I hope we're going to get lucky and stay away from the rain. This kid hit the ball over Ryan's head earlier tonight, so he.
The wind is adjusted now. It's blowing in. It's kind of swirling, isn't it?
Looks like it has calmed down a bit. Boy, he's out in front of that one. Almost got a car. Wes is way out in front here, 0-2.
Put one in the dirt, change up. Boom, he went after a fastball. All right, Northup, I got a guy. He's number 9, and his name is Michael.
You know, put that in your memory bank because that kid was swinging at every pitch that was thrown up there.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think most of the pitches were around the strike zone there. But I would actually work him away with a changeup next time.
I'd see how far he wants to take it out of the strike zone.
Yeah, right. You know, we sit here and we call the game, and then you look down, and in spite of it being 3-3, there's only 4 hits by each team. I mean,
a couple extra base hits, but that's correct.
The pitching has really been good.
That's going to be a base. No. Nice job by Keaton
Look
to go up
at
and get that ball.
Bam! That's an awesome play right there. Number 8.
Keaton shows a little bit of a vertical right there.
Yeah.
I'm giving it a base hit, and Keaton says no. So 2 quick outs here for the Mustangs. Just about the time I think the wind's calmed down, it picks up again, Trey.
Look how significant it's blowing out and right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if that flag is an indicator, something up in the air over there is gonna carry. Boy, Keller hit that ball at one of the deepest parts of this ballpark.
Yeah, that was
the alleys are deep. It's 370.
I'm going to give that about a 380-foot mark. That may be a hit right there. Michael's going to hold him to a single. Hitter did a good job going with that pitch right there. Just kind of served it into right field. Falcons haven't tried to steal a base on us yet. If they are going to run, this might be a spot for it.
Yeah, I got a left-handed hitter up there.
2 outs.
I don't know, though. This guy is the one that they tried to protect by keeping him there last time. Let me see where he gets his hands. Yeah.
He's running, Trey.
That's a good call. Got him.
There we go.
How about that? Holy moly. Mustang magic coming to play. We're rolling to the top of the 5th. This is a brand new ball game in Corinth. Mustangs 3, Falcons 3. I don't have any good music for the fans, but I am going to have to turn this down. All right, Jeff, so what are you seeing out there?
Well, I'm seeing a ball game that's completely been flipped here in the 4th inning. The Falcons had us in a bit of a daze there early, and the Mustangs charged back for 3 runs. So headed to the top of the 5th, and we want to keep the throttle down on the Mustang side. Keep that second time through the lineup, we were making some really hard contact there. If you remember, Sebi hit that ball right to the second baseman, and that was just an unlucky out. But we made a hard out, and then there was nothing cheap about the hits we had.
Yep, I agree. All right, let's turn the ambient noise back up now. Okay. Would you want me to plug it in? Yeah. Oh no, but that's a USB-C.
Okay, that brings Brent Lee to the plate, leading off. Swings through that pitch right there. Be nice to get that leadoff runner on again here. Pitcher gets ahead of him early 0-2.
There's a hit. Oh, right to the.
Another hard out at that second baseman, but Brent put the barrel on that ball.
Yeah, he did. He can go back to the dugout and, think about that because it felt good, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely get a little confidence from that. So we got Jace at the plate here with 1 out. Love to see Jace turn on one. He's plenty strong enough to get it out of here.
I look like from here it sounded like it nicked his elbow guard.
The board has a 2-0 count. I wasn't sure if that was called a strike or a ball.
Oh, he got that one, but
right at the center fielder.
Yeah. Oh.
Almost overran that ball.
Yeah, he did. He did. The ball's carrying, isn't it?
2 quick outs for the Mustangs. Yeah, that one definitely caught the center fielder a little off guard.
The difference was he didn't have any backspin on that one,
Yeah, it wasn't hit right on the barrel. It was hit a little close to the handle also. So 2 outs for the Mustangs. That brings Gianni Corral to the plate. Boy,
wow, he drilled that. Tell you what, Mustangs are all over it. Those are going to start falling.
2 line drive outs that inning. What can you do? You just tip your hat and say, we'll get you next time.
We got the double play where Sebi lined out to the second baseman that was breaking the cover. We got the line drives that have been hit to the outfielders. Some of those are going to start dropping here.
That ball Gianni hit was smoked.
It was.
both pitchers been pretty efficient. Only 57 pitches through 5 innings. Wes has got 66 pitches here headed to the bottom of the 5th.
I don't see any action in the pen for the Mustangs.
No, I believe they'll let Wes throw. I believe
90.
his last outing he went close to 100.
Yeah, that's right, like 97, 98.
Yeah.
He's got a strong arm, so I don't think that there's any question on whether he can handle something like that. Wow, I'm just so pumped about that home run by Keller. That was awesome, wasn't it? So 2 games and 2 home runs by the Mustangs.
You know, you hit a home run, Trey, and then you're the catcher warming up Wes. You're jack of all trades. That's Keller warming up Wes.
You know what?
He's a team player, man.
He's engaged, man. He's
player.
locked in. What can I do to make a contribution, right?
I did plenty of bullpen catching back in my day.
Yeah.
Nice throw by Gianni to get that 3rd out in the last inning. I believe this is Will McConnell at the plate for the Falcons.
So if you're just tuning in, we've got some real excitement from the corral.
Wes gets ahead there with a curveball that the hitter fouled off.
The Mustangs were down 3-0, and in the top of the 4th, scored a run, got a guy on base. Keller Schomburger came up for a pinch hit, promptly deposited it over the left field fence, 26'd it. Of course, we're up in Corinth, but we could still say 26'd it.
I like that. I
like it. I like it a lot.
So leadoff single here for the Falcons.
And that's where we are. We're tied. That's how we got here. Yep. Who is that in the pen? Is that JoJo? Is that the Joker over there? Looks like it is.
It looks like it. Another left-handed hitter for the Falcons. They have got a heavy left-handed lineup.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, I think he offered it that. I think Coach Webster ought to go out and I don't know.
He limped down the line pretty good, but so the Falcons have something going here. 1st and 2nd, nobody out.
Now, if he did go out, yeah, okay.
Another left-handed hitter up.
Okay, so the little threat now from the
good job by Wes getting ahead right there. Boy, ground ball double play would be nice.
preferred, actually. Can we go ahead and beg for it this time? I'm not beneath that. Look at that bug. That's huge. Okay.
Bunting, oh, nice bunt.
Yep.
It's going to be a tough play. Okay. That loads the bases for the Falcons. That was a really nice bunt right there that you just tip your cap and call it a base hit.
How the Mustangs going to play this? Looks like they're going to stay back in the middle and up on the corners.
Okay. We have a conference here to discuss our defense. Here comes Coach Webster.
Yeah, he's coming out to do the same thing. He's got his scouting sheet there, I guess.
So the Falcons have 7 hits. They've got 1 this inning. We got 1 hit by pitch, and actually 2 this inning. That bunt would have to be a hit right there. Umpire's going to come break up the party.
You know, he might have seen something. He might be trying to get more time for.
Well, JoJo Whisk just got down there probably with a runner or two on base, so he hasn't had time to throw that many warm-up pitches. So the Mustangs are in a tight spot right here. Bases loaded for the Falcons.
Need a one hopper to Jace and let him go to the plate, and then, oof, that was almost that bit. That was almost that one, wasn't it? Guy had a healthy cut, didn't he?
He did. He had it timed up pretty well.
So the Mustangs are back in the middle. They're up on the corners. Runners at all the bases here. Got a tie ball game, bottom of the 5th. Oh, good pitch.
Got that high strike, get way ahead. Again, this is a great spot for a strikeout.
This is a great spot for that off-speed, outer half changeup.
If you've got that pitch that's your strikeout pitch, this is what you go with right here.
This is where you throw it if you got it, right? Whatever you consider to be your strikeout pitch.
He went right at him right there.
That was some mustard, yeah.
Yeah, he went right at him. I honestly, it looked like Gianni was up on his heels wanting a high fastball, and that pitch was not as high, I think, as it was intended to be. Again, he's standing up looking for a high pitch. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So he missed on that last spot. So that's a 1-2 count, but that's a good spot right there. That 0-2 pitch was a little better than you want.
Yeah. And now he's changed the eye level of the guy so he can come back. Maybe he can use that off-speed away.
I'd be fine with that. Something that you can't hit with a whole lot of authority.
Wow, that was it. And that guy did hit that one.
He did. That's going to score a run for the Falcons. That was a good job of hitting right there. That hitter stayed back on that breaking pitch and drove it to right field. So that gives the Falcons the lead again at 4-3. Still got one out with runners at the corner. And another left-handed hitter steps in.
Yeah, and you got that runner at first again. You know, this is but I'll tell you, this might be a spot for a bunt with one out. Safety squeeze is a good call here. This is a guy that struck out, remember, way off balance?
That swing looked very similar to that straight changeup he struck him out on earlier.
Yep.
And he had timed up the fastball well, so
I guarantee you if I'm
you gotta want to back that one up with the same pitch.
Well, this might be a third to first move right here. Nope.
Looks like the plan is to stay away from him, and that's
it's working.
So far so good.
Yep.
Way ahead. Again, a strikeout is what you want if you can get it. We just did get a piece of that.
I'm looking at the game within a game here, and you know, trying to figure out if they do some trickeration with that runner from first here to get the guy in from third.
They seem inclined to let him swing the bat with only one out. There it is.
Wow.
Good high fastball by West right there to get that strikeout. So 2 outs here. The Mustangs got a chance to minimize the damage. Good curveball to get ahead.
Gosh. If you're just joining us, we are dealing in excitement tonight. That's what we're dealing out, right? This is a 4-3 ball game, and the Mustangs were down 3-0 at one point.
It's looking like it's going to be a nail biter. Ooh. Another curveball that the hitter kind of timed up, but fouled straight back. So again, Wes is way ahead, 0-2.
I promise you that guy's from first is going to go this time. I just got that feeling, you know.
And if you think they're going to waste a pitch down, it's a good pitch to run on.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
They've only tried to steal once.
Yeah, Gian, but I think there it goes, early break. See, they got to get a run in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So we had a missed throw right there to score another run for the Falcons, make it 5-3. Still 2 outs, runner at second, 0-2 count.
Yeah, I just felt like they were going to do something.
That may be in play for Brent Lee, I believe.
Got a guy. He wears number 4. His name is Brent Lee, and he makes the third out of the inning. Mustangs staring up a hill again. Down 2. We're headed to the top of the 6th.
Are we live?
Yeah, we're still on.
Falcons are going to stick with their starting pitcher here. His pitch count is still at only 57, so I believe he's got at least 1 inning left in him, if not 2.
Yeah, we're getting some Neil Diamond action here, right?
Are we in Boston?
Are we in Boston? That's funny. Okay.
So we're going to have Sevi leading off for the Mustangs, and Sevi had a hard out his last at bat. He hit that ball right up the middle on the line that the second baseman just happened to be moving to the bag on a steal attempt by the Mustangs and couldn't have got it in any better position. So the Mustangs have 6 outs here to score two runs or more. A good time to get it going right here with our number 3 hitter at the plate.
Hit him. That's a good way to start it right there.
We'll take it.
Now you're one swing of the bat away from tying this thing up. Who's coming up to the plate?
We got Ron Williams, who 26 won Friday night. Be nice to see that again tonight.
Wow. The wind's blowing out. Look at that flag. Look at this, and I guarantee you that's what they're talking about, right?
It has picked up again. It swirled a bit, but for the most part, it's been blowing to left and center field most of the night. Feel it right in our face right now. We're just out here.
Concerned about rain now, it feels like, doesn't it? Better not say anything.
Cool down feeling, doesn't it?
Yeah, all of a sudden it got cold. Yep. Okay, everybody got quiet at the ballpark at the same time, and
the big gap or big hole between shortstop and third base. The shortstop's cheating towards second, and Ryan's hit a couple balls in that hole recently.
Wow, he is, isn't he? I can't believe they're positioning him like that. Oh, he got one. That's going to hit the Tradio truck. That's way out.
That is way
out.
gone.
That is way out.
It to tie the game at 5.
Let's go get that ball.
Ryan Williams homers in back-to-back ball games.
Oh, my gosh. As soon as he hit that, I thought it was going to hit the truck.
Well, we said we could see some of that tonight with that wind. And we've seen 2 of them by the Mustangs. Gets a nice reception over at the dugout by his fellow Mustangs. Well deserved. Like Trey said, that ball cleared the fence a good 30 feet. So again, we've got a new ball game here all tied up with Sammy Kelly at the plate. Takes that first pitch for a ball outside. Got Trey searching for a four-leaf clover or the baseball, one of the two. He might find one of them eventually. Got a 1-1 count at the plate. Trey has found the baseball. May need to bring him to the golf course and help me look for my golf balls in the woods. Way ahead here for Sammy, 3-1 count. Can you come to the golf course with me and help me find my golf balls in the woods?
All right, I got to update the score.
Swung through that one to make it a full count.
So let's go ahead. You can tell everybody that I'm doing this. It's not Sammy. That was for Ryan. I had to do a little.
Okay, we got another base runner here with a walk. And Keller will be coming to the plate again, so that answers that question, Trey. You pinch hit for your DH, and your pinch hitter becomes the DH.
Yep, that's so my interpretation is correct, I think.
Well, and if it's optional,
yeah,
you want to keep Keller's bat in the lineup.
I think so. After he showed that kind of a
hit one 380 feet last time.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to put that.
He might be called upon to take a pitch, see if Sammy can steal a base, you know.
That's a good time for it.
Just wonder what they were talking about over there. Sammy Kelly at first base, Keller Schomburger at the plate.
Okay, he squared the bunt.
Oh, and he pushed
that should move the runner. Okay, he does his job right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, again, we talked about being a team player. Keller hits a home run. Then he warms up the pitcher behind the plate, and then he moves the runner to second base on a sac bunt. That's a team player, Trey.
He's locked in. He's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got Michael Northrup.
And Ryan Williams just pounded that ball, man. Tell you.
He did.
I thought it was going to take the hood of the Tradio truck when he hit it. And it kept spinning a little bit out.
He had hook spin on it.
It was way out of the park.
That's a base hit.
That's a base hit.
Well,
That's going to score Sammy. No, he's going to send him,
Coach.
He's
going to score him, yep.
Is that Northup? That's Northup, man.
Another big hit for the senior right there. And I was a little worried Sammy had to freeze on that ball to make sure it got through, but still had plenty of speed to score standing up there. But that was a good job of base running by Sammy, because you got to make sure that ball gets through the infield. You don't want to get doubled up.
Well, look. Let's be clear about this too. This Mustangs team this inning, the bats have been electric, and
we put up another 3-spot, Trey.
I have to tell you, the bunt was a good call. Paid off. You know, you got to believe in your system. After the guy hits one, pounds it.
We've got a special delivery for Ryan Williams' dad right here.
Yeah. That was a bomb. I thought he was going to take my hood.
Back-to-back ball games,
I thought it was going to hit my hood. I really did. Oh no, it was like 1, 2. It was 3 poles in front, and it was in that valley.
It carried the truck a good bit.
Yeah. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. I thought we were the Mustangs.
Well, man, that's just the way I was brought up. You know, you want to give a favorable send-off to somebody, it's Roll Tide, you know?
Oh, well, I'm just going to have to.
You could say, go Jags.
I guess I will now. I didn't realize we were talking college ball.
We're talking whatever we want up here, really. And we're talking that the Mustangs are up now by 1 run. Now, I got to turn the music down.
So the Falcons have made a pitching change here. They've got a number 5 warming up. I'll get you a name, but he looks like he's a bit of a sidearmer here, Trey. He's definitely going to bring it from a different angle.
Now, you know, we've actually we've talked about this in some of the other games, the efficiency of the hits.
Well,
the efficiency of the hits. Look, 6 runs, 6 hits. But I guess when you hit home runs,
yeah,
it improves the number.
A secret is hit 2-run homers.
Hit 2-run
homers.
Yeah. Hit 2-run homers.
This is Riggs Billingsley warming up for the Falcons. And we got Keaton Sweska at the plate for the Mustangs. 1 out. Looks like we might have a pinch hitter coming to the plate. Looks like Grant Klein might get a chance to swing the bat here. We haven't seen Grant in district play yet.
Grant's on deck, right?
Okay, so Grant may be hitting for Brent. I thought Coach was going to go ahead and make a substitution there. First pitch misses up.
Okay, we got a runner at first. Who's at first? Who's running over there?
Should be Michael Northrup.
Michael Northrup.
The single to left.
The single that put us ahead.
That looked like a strike.
That's a good pitch. Yeah.
1-1 count.
You know, but there's no way you're hitting that first pitch. The first strike. You got to figure out the delivery and kind of where to pick it up. You know.
Well, that was technically the second pitch, but
he
squared around the bunt.
But I meant the first strike.
Swing. Okay. Oh, we might
look
have
at that.
Here we go. That was a tough play. He got a big hop
right off the turf.
The pitcher knew he had to make that play quick and just got a little quicker than he.
I don't know how they're going to score this. I don't know how they're going to score this.
It was a tough play. It could go either way, but that big hop and Keaton getting down the line well, he knew he had to make that play quickly and just rushed it a little too much.
I have to tell you that my guess is Grant Klein is in there to lift the ball to the outfield.
No doubt.
And that is he is. Give me your best Dave Kingman impression, Grant. And let's do it right here, right?
I've seen Grant hit some big flies.
I think the truck's in trouble.
Well, if Grant hits one as hard as I've seen him hit it, the fence behind us may be in trouble.
Yeah.
That fence is a good 50 feet back there.
Wind is blowing out to left. Oh, he got it.
A little bit right at the center fielder. Okay, that'll be 2
Look at that.
outs.
He made him make a throw. I like that.
So Grant was aggressive, got in there swinging, just missed that one a little bit.
Can't fault him for that, man. Right? I mean, that's what you want him to do.
So that brings the top of the lineup up again with Jace. We've got 2 outs. A 2-out hit would be nice to give us another insurance run. I feel like Jace is a little due here.
I actually don't think the pitcher's holding the runner that well. I think he can feel that too.
Okay,
is that a strike?
There. You know,
is it a ball or strike? Can't see.
It was a ball.
I wasn't watching the monitor that time.
You know, traditional baseball wisdom says, Trey, you don't make the third out at third base,
right.
But if you can get there easy, you take it. Okay, well, 3-0 count.
I think he's swinging.
With
the wind blowing out, wouldn't you say?
If you're swinging right here, my old coach at South Alabama used to say triple or foul ball, meaning you don't get, you better be on time, or you better be ahead. Right. Don't get surprised by a fastball. So the base is loaded right here for the Mustangs on that walk, and that's going to bring Gianni.
Game changer coming up.
He smoked one right at the third baseman last time, so it'd be nice to see him hit one just a little bit higher, blow this game open.
Bases are full of Mustangs up here at the Falcons' nest.
Okay, their pitcher's having trouble finding the strike zone. That's 5 straight balls. Mustangs dugout's letting them know about it a little bit.
That's a strike.
That was a strike to make the count 1-1.
I mean, that's a good spot for you to make sure you're looking for one that you can square up, right? Now you're going to have to open up your range a little bit. There that's got down. One. That's down for a hit.
That may be 2 runs.
That's going to be 2 runs.
Be 2 runs.
Yep. Look at that.
And Gianni gets the second on the hit. Great job
That's a
right
double.
there by Gianni.
That's a double, right?
That is a double.
Yeah.
That was not misplayed, just good aggressive base running, and Mustangs open up an 8-5 lead.
The same guy out there that let the other, kind of.
You know, part of it, Trey, though, they're playing deep, and you have to play deep with the wind blowing out.
Right.
So that ball, dropped fairly close to the back of the infield, so he did have to come a good ways to get it.
Wow, the Mustangs have put 5 on the board here in the top of the 6th.
Got Sebi coming to the plate, and Sebi also had a hard out his last at bat. He's due to have one fall. Starts him out with a curveball to get ahead.
Good look right there. First base is open. I mean, do you think he's going to be careful with him, or what do you think?
If
who's on deck? Is Ryan Williams on deck?
You have to face the guy that just hit a 2-run shot.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Do you really want to do that?
No, probably not, I guess.
Oh
my gosh.
Sebi had a good cut,
Yeah,
fouled that one off.
I never saw it.
Fouled it off down the right side.
Looks like our camera guy followed it.
That's a base hit.
That's another
Should be 2 more runs.
2 more runs for the Mustangs.
So that's going to make it a 10-5 ball game. The Mustangs just come alive right here in the top of the 6th inning for a 7-run inning and still going.
Wow. Is this Ryan Williams, the guy who unleashed the tidal wave?
This is Ryan.
Yeah.
Our cameraman said our hitters woke up. He missed that one, but still going to be a tough play with this win. That is going to be a tough play. He makes it. Nice play by the second baseman there, but the Mustangs explode for 7 runs to go ahead 10-5, headed to the bottom of the 6th.
Wow. Mustang magic coming alive up here at the Falcons' Nest. Boom. So I'd say this has been the antithesis. Yeah, that's a big word. It's an Alabama word. Of what we have been experiencing this year. Mainly that close games with, the pitching carrying the load on their shoulders. Last Friday was an exception, right?
Well, Dason.
but still,
Dason threw a shutout, but we did have 12 hits and 6 runs in that game. But you're right, the hitters tonight have bailed out the pitching. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Falcons have 5 runs on 7 hits. The Mustangs only have 1 error, at least according to the scorekeeper. So most, if not all, of those runs are earned. And the Mustang hitters said, hey, we're just going to pick you up tonight, and you've been carrying us, so we'll carry the load tonight with a 2-run bomb by Keller, 2-run bomb by Ryan, and several other hits to put those runners on base that scored.
Yeah, and speaking of the pitching for the Mustangs this year, it's been phenomenal, and there's been a couple of juniors that have keyed this rotation to support Wes.
Well, we're a little tardy here, but we do have a pitching change
here.
No,
that's why I brought it up.
Okay.
I'm not tardy.
Okay.
On the hill now for the Mustangs is the Joker, and these two have been in every game, I think, between them. They've been in every game that we played in the district. So You hear somebody say, "Let's go, Joker." Yeah.
So we've got fans have picked up on the nickname that Trey has tagged JoJo, a.k.a. the Joker. Gets ahead early with a strike that's fouled off.
You know, we've mentioned it before. I mean, that experience that JoJo earned last year, you know, typically he was the game 2 starter. I guess I need to get this off the – what is going on here? Let me I'm sorry, folks. Let's go back to live action.
No, I believe you're absolutely correct, Trey. Other than maybe a handful of district games, JoJo was the game 2 starter in district action last year and pitched pretty well for a 10th grader. No reason to believe that he wouldn't come back this year and just build on that, and he's done exactly that.
Yeah, he's really a strong anchor to the pitching staff, and I mean, Coach Webster has got 3 horses, and he's riding.
Nice pitch.
Right?
Boy, that was nasty. A fastball away.
He's got 3 horses, and he's riding them.
And, you know, with only 2 games during the week, you can make that work as long as you get, 4 or 5 innings out of your starter. And Wes and Dason have given us that every outing.
Yep, that's right. I think JoJo started one of those Birdville games. No, maybe not.
He has come in to close, but I believe Wes and Dason have started every district game. Wes has been usually the Tuesday night starter, and Dason comes back on Friday.
Right.
And if you remember in the Colleyville series.
Now, by the way, I need to clear something up. The term Joker is not from the Batman. You threw me a curveball that night. I didn't know where you were going. It's not from the Batman. It's from a deck of cards.
Okay. Well, you know I'm a poker player, but we don't use jokers in poker.
I know you don't. Not in your poker. But when I was growing up, we used the jokers, and they could be anything that you wanted them to be in your hand.
Okay.
So, in other words, the joker could do anything.
Okay. Well.
All right, so you're still not buying it, but that's where it came from.
I'm listening. I haven't made a buyer pass decision yet.
Yeah, okay, got it. All right, now.
So they got a runner at first base with 1 out.
The Joker lets one get to first. We need a ground ball to number 8 and turn this thing up the middle. Good pitch. Is that inside?
I believe he got the call. Well, maybe not.
No.
Got a lot between us and the umpire. We've got a third baseman, and sometimes a hitter on the right side blocks our view of the call. That was a strike. So that evens the count at 1-1.
I guess you're getting on where I park, too. So you're getting on the stream quality, getting on where I park, getting on my nicknames.
I actually love our parking spot tonight because we've had great view of the 2 bombs hit by the Mustangs.
Been 2 or 3? I don't know. I lost count, man.
Keller hit one, and Ryan
and
has homered in back-to-back games.
Yeah, they both were so clutch.
Wow. Boy, that was actually a good pitch that the hitter just kind of stuck his bat out there and found a hole.
Yeah.
Keaton was shaded towards the bag. That ball probably would have been a routine play in his normal spot, but he was shaded up the middle with that runner at first. So the Falcons now have runners at first and second with 1 out. Just want to avoid giving them a big inning here. Just get some outs. Let's get out of here. It's a good pitch. That's going to be a foul ball.
Folks, you're watching Mustangs Baseball Live on Tradio.
Oh, he got him. Nice pickoff.
Nice pickoff.
Wow.
That right there. The Joker. See, that's the Joker, my man.
He can do anything he wants.
That's right. Boom.
Okay, the Mustangs get the second out there on a nice pickoff move by JoJo and nice tag put on by Keaton Sweska.
A nice timing play, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah. Just snuck in behind him.
That guy just fell asleep at the wheel.
JoJo put the ball right on the money. That should be the third out. Ryan looks like he's got that one safely. There we go. 3 outs. So the Mustangs hold on to that 10-5 lead headed to the top of the 7th. Kind of a sparse crowd tonight, Trey, and looks like it. Maybe that 7-run inning we put up there made it a little bit sparser for the home team.
Well, I'm sure they didn't expect to have long balls hit by the Mustangs. You know, that's just, I wouldn't have, I mean, I wouldn't have, I'd have lost money on that bet.
I don't know if we were live yet, but if we go back and listen to the broadcast, I think we did talk about the wind blowing out.
Oh yeah, and there were some hard balls in the JV game that carried.
Well, the first thing I asked you was, I believe, was a home run hit in the JV game because I knew this wind was going to carry the ball.
That's because you're so smart, man.
No, I'm not trying to pat myself on the back. I'm just
we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it.
I've got a win barometer.
Okay, who's that hitting?
That brings Michael Northup to the plate.
Northup had a huge hit.
Yeah,
game was tied 5-5, and he hit one in the hole on the left side.
That is correct.
To score Sammy.
That was the go-ahead run to get us that 6th run. Pop that one
Sammy.
up.
That's Sammy. I think that's Sammy.
We got a second chance. You are right. That is Sammy.
Only because I heard somebody from the dugout yell it. So Sammy was on second base. Keller had come up to bunt Sammy over, right? And we talked about that. He bunted him over.
Correct.
And then Sammy delivers.
That is.
Or excuse me, Northup delivered.
That is correct. Yeah, Ryan made the last out in the top of the 6th inning. So, yeah, we're at number 5 in our batting order. Had a good cut there, just missed it. So if you just joined us late and you see the Mustangs up 10-5, I promise you it's been a much closer, suspenseful game most of the way.
Ooh.
You'll see in that box score the Mustangs had 7 runs in the top of the 6th. A 2-2 count here on Sammy. Popped that one up. That one looks like it's going to be played on the infield.
We dropped it. He dropped it.
He did. That was two balls there that they potentially could have played that they gave us an extra out.
Same guy.
I believe you're right. So that brings Keller back to the plate. Keller's got that 2-run bomb.
There's no stars or anything. Maybe, I don't know. Trying to give him an out here, but I'm sure. You think he's swinging away now with nobody out? I don't know.
With a 5-run lead, I'd let him swing.
I'd let him try to torque it again, huh?
I believe that's actually a starting pitcher now playing third base, number 3.
Sure would. I think I'm going to try to quit guessing. But
I believe maybe the shortstop went to the mound last inning, and the third baseman moved over to shortstop, and the starting pitcher is now playing third base. I think we got a lineup discussion here.
well, is this a pinch hitter?
I believe that's Keller at the plate.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Isn't that North up on deck?
That is.
Yeah. Keller at the plate. Maybe they just didn't realize that he stayed in.
We'll get to the bottom of that roll before the season's over.
Yeah, I'm not tracking down anything else for you.
He's running. He's going to get there safely.
Batter's out. I saw it. Sammy's going to have to go
was
back.
there interference?
Sammy's going to have to go back. Yep, he called interference.
Okay.
He swung and got his body across the plate and made contact with a catcher. I saw it happen. Yep.
Okay, I missed that.
Umpire put a delayed signal out there, and it's disappointing for sure, but it's just something you got to be aware of, you know what I mean? When you swing, you can't let your body carry over the plate.
Yeah, so the Mustangs make the first out on a catcher interference.
Is that the dugout over there yelling, Mike, 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 Mike?
I'm going to be surprised to see Sammy running here because he had that bag stole easy.
Yep, there he goes.
That ball's in
Hold
the
up,
air, and
Sammy.
that's well hit, but not going to carry.
Sammy, go back. Got to retrace.
He's got a long way to go. He's going to get there.
Nope, got him.
Oh, wow. I thought he made it back.
Catcher was covering.
I thought he made it back. Our fans think he got back, too. He sure looked like he beat the ball back, but I don't know. Maybe the umpire's ready to get home.
Look, Coach Webster is the guy wasn't in a good position to make that call, I don't think.
I'm not sure where you would want to make that call from, but he wasn't that far from the
No,
bag.
he wasn't. He was between first and second inside the cut. So
it really looked like Sammy beat that ball back by a good bit. Of course, I had him safe from left field. And our fans over here on the by the first base dugout seem to have seen the same play I saw. But it doesn't matter. The Mustangs are headed to the bottom of the seventh.
I couldn't tell. I think actually what they were arguing about is the catcher blocked it. That's what they were arguing about, I think.
Okay.
I think the catcher blocked it, and he's saying, look, he's got to give me the ability to get here. He doesn't have the ball.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
maybe that's it, because it sure looked like Sammy beat the ball to the bag.
I don't think he ever got to the bag.
Okay.
I think catcher blocked him off because the catcher was down there covering. But we can see it on the.
Well, we're going to keep track of your defense of the umpire. You're doing a good job of that this year.
Okay, whatever.
You may have to work with these
guys.
I'm
going to tell you, they're not going to let me work with them. They're not going to let me work with them if I got that DH rule wrong. The Joker's on the hill.
Looking to close out another one.
Yep, trying to take the full house to the bank. Here we go. I don't know. We could say we're going all in with the Joker here in the bottom of the seventh.
Okay. That's like going all in with the nuts.
Yeah, that's right.
You got a 5-run lead.
Yeah, right.
But we've talked about it. No lead is safe. We had a 4-run lead against Birdville, and that got very tense there. The Birdville rallied for 3 and had the tying run on base.
I think you mean Denton Ryan.
Denton Ryan, okay.
Yeah. But, yeah, and
that's correct.
You talked about it on Friday about how demoralizing that is to a team when they rally back. Well, this is going to be the same thing. These guys were up 3-0 at one point.
And they had 2 leads. They had a 3-0 lead, and then they had a 5-3 lead.
Right.
So it'd be great to get them thinking about that all week, and
Yeah,
when
right.
they come to the corral on Thursday night.
Yep. So just fans, just so you know, it's a compressed schedule this week. The next game is on Thursday night. Wow.
Okay, we walk. Well, no, that's not a. That was.
I thought he rung him up. The next game is on Thursday night because Friday is Good Friday. I don't think the kids go to school on Friday this week, do they? Are they using that as a snow day?
I'm not sure. I don't have a kid in school anymore.
Yeah, right.
So the Joker gets the strikeout there for the first out.
He did it with deuces. 2-2 count.
He's dealing.
Well, we are the merchants of excitement tonight, right? This has been a crazy game. Crazy good. We've had Mustang magic tonight, guys.
Had a great view of those home runs.
My gosh, I thought.
I'm glad you took my advice and parked out here in left field.
Yeah. I think I thought Ryan's. There was a point in time there where I was thinking, how am I going to claim that as hail damage? It's going to be.
It would have left a mark.
It would have left a mark on the hood.
1-1 count here for the Joker. Good pitch.
Wow, he is dealing right now. Would you call this an ace-deuce count?
That would make sense.
Ooh. Last guy, he had pocket deuces as well and set him down.
He did.
I don't know how many strikeouts this pitching staff has had, but it's got to be a weird number.
He's been finishing off a lot of hitters with the strikeout. I believe the last 2 games he's closed out, the last out was a strikeout.
Okay.
There it is.
He got him. He held on to it.
Second out on a strikeout. Good job by Gianni holding on to that foul tip.
Wow.
So 2 outs here. The Mustangs look to finish this one off. It's been a roller coaster.
Wow. I mean,
Trades fan club is calling.
No, that's my camera guy who graciously loaned me his hotspot for some bonding data aggregation. The signal's been perfect. The real issue had to do with the wattage of the plug. I think I left the plug Friday night.
There's a strike. So 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs.
Grapevine. I'm gonna have to go check it out.
That one misses high and tight.
JoJo, make him earn it right here, Big Daddy. 3-1. Even if he goes yard, it's only 10-6.
There it is.
Yep. He did. He took something off of it. Did you see that? Took something off, kept it down. 3-2, 2 outs. Falcons are down to their last strike after having a lead twice in this game. Mustang magic in action. Here we go to Keaton.
That's ball game. There we
go.
Ball
game. The Joker comes through in the clutch, but the storyline has got to be the power of the Mustangs tonight.
Well, again, we roar back from a 3-run deficit with a 2-run bomb by Keller Schamberger to tie the score. Then we go down again 5-3, and we come back with a 7-run inning in the top of the 6th. propelled by Ryan Williams' 2-run shot. And the scoreboard, scoreboard has disappeared on us. But I assure you, we posted 7 runs in the top of the 6th. 2 of those runs coming on a bomb by Ryan Williams. Ryan's homered in back-to-back ball games. We'll see if he can keep that streak going Thursday night at the Corral.
Yeah, no, what I was telling you is there's no way that I could be out here and put the scoreboard stuff, the integration devices into the booth, because they shut it off here so rapidly. But
I wonder if that happens when they win the game, or is it just on a loss?
Yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, it's all turf. They're not doing a lot of manicuring. They're going to cut the lights on us pretty quickly, too.
Okay.
Hey, guys, thanks a lot for joining us. This is I'm Trey on behalf of my camera guy, Elliot, and my partner, Jeff. Thanks for joining us. Sorry about the hiccups at the very beginning, but thanks for sticking with it. And we'll see you at the Corral on Thursday.